guys, welcome back to another video. So actually this is the new office reorganization video. I have filmed this probably about 3 or 4 times already, and so we are doing a whole revamp of my office. Excuse my hair, it is snowing, so it is making it frizzy and everything. So as you can see, this is the big room, and I'm very shaky with the tripod today, I'm sorry. So we have the yarn, and then we have 3 bookshelves of books, and then of course just a mixture of everything everywhere, plus more stuff over here. So I'm gonna flip you around and just, show you stuff. All right, I am wide angling it because I am up against the wall. So we have the whole crochet L-shaped corner type thing here with some crochet over there, and then of course all my market prep stuff, which will be a live on my channel on April 10th. Now I don't know if this will be up before or after. I'm hoping before. So we have this whole area to condense into one tiny little spot, and then we have 3 bookshelves of books. Now they are stacked on top because I am out of space, but I'm trying to move all of the sprayed edges here over to this shelf and then put all the ones that I get from book sales on its own shelf. So we're still in the process, but we are rearranging rooms. So I will not show you the other room, but if you can count by the ceiling tiles, it is a 10-foot by 10-foot room, this one, and the other room is an 8-foot by 8-foot room. So we do lose some space, and there's Bob. So we do lose some space, but we are going to put this back into the bedroom because I have a queen size bed that would fit much better in here. So it'll like fill up this whole area, and then about 2 feet here will be open, but I cannot put anything there, maybe unless I just put my already ready market stuff there. And then the clothes shelf and rack will come back here. So this will be like a bedroom closet mix. So that is what this room will be. And then the other room we are going to put on the west wall, just like this. But we're going to put all 3 bookshelves along it because it's right on where the floor jack is. And if you know about my building, it's not really the greatest. There is not really much for floor joists, so I'm trying to keep the weight on the, you know what I mean, on the safer side, I guess. So they'll go back on the west wall in there, and then my yarn, because I'm going to keep it in the cubes like this, it's going to, I actually might, 3, 6, 9, 12, 18. I might be able to turn this into a, I might be able to turn this wall into a 4x5 maybe instead of a 3x6, because I do have 2 extra ones here with my boy. So I might do that with this so that when it's on this wall in the other room, it'll be desk, and then it'll be the yarn here because the door is not here in the other room. And then, yeah. So that is the plan tonight. I am working today, so I will be, right, Bob? I'll be working today, so this is the plan tonight. So I'm going to take my 2 cameras and charge them up today, and then we will time lapse the whole joys. So stay tuned and watch the next few clips.
What the dog doing?
Alright guys, so we have flipped, I was going to say switched, but flipped the rooms. So as you've seen in the thing, time lapses and that, we have all the books here now. So every book that I own is on the shelf. We have a basket of random stuff. There's Bob. My crochet bag that I take to work or wherever. And then my CDs and my electronics that we have there. And then, of course, we flip around. We've got my desk with a bunch of stuff everywhere. My granny squares that I started, but I realized that I am going to use the scraps for a scrap GAN. So I used the blue, the pink, the white, and then a different shade of white for this nice one. But this one literally has the box right full of little pieces of yarn that I am just continuously making the granny square all the way around, just like this one. So yeah, I will be having progress photos as I change colors, and then yeah, we'll see what it looks like at the end. But anywho, this is the desk right now, and this is the yarn wall. I did not take the wall apart to try to add to it because I just didn't feel like it. Then we have like my hanging plants, book sleeves. Don't mind the chicken nuggets. That's part of a challenge that I kind of quit working on. We have the banana bag charms or keychains. We have all the other ones along with the scrunchies, my market bucket, and then the bottom one, I'm not sure what's in it. And then, of course, we have this whole entire corner of whips and you name it, everywhere. There's projects that are finished already that are probably in the bottom of that. But this is like this whole whips, I assume. I'm not sure. It is a complete mess. There is stuff that needs to be cleaned up, put away, and all that. And I just haven't been motivated since the last clip of here because yesterday I just decided to sit here and watch YouTube and yeah, not really do much. So let's see how much of this we can get done tonight. I would like to get a lot of it done. I mean, this is a bag of plush yarn that my mom picked up at the dollar store for me, which literally goes in this cube. We've got half projects here. We've got new variegated yarn or ombre yarn for a cardigan that I want to make for myself. We've got whips here. We've got market stuff here. We've got, yeah, just, you know, stuff everywhere. So let's see how much of this we can get cleaned up and accomplished tonight. Okay, so it doesn't really look like I got that far, but I did clean off the desk mostly, and I put this shelf here. Still got one empty cubby here, so I'm not sure what to do with it. My phone's still on a tripod, so sorry if it looks weird. We've got Cola, my boy, who is the name behind, the horse behind the name. So now we have my fall decorations, and then these buckets to go through. And then we still have this bucket. And then these two to figure out what to do. Plus there's stuff on the couch. And everything's supposed to fit in here. And then we have my market tablecloths, which are clean. They just have to be put in a container. We've got my shopping cart. My new yarn that I got at the thrift store for like $2. All this random stuff right against the heater, which I am going to have to turn back on and shut the window because it is super cold. And then this whole bucket is right full of whips that once April 10th comes, it will be sewing and stuffing for 8 days until the market on the 18th of April. So that's fun. So anywho, yeah, We still got like stuff on the shelves here to put away and that. I think I won't have enough room, but I'm going to try and see if I can fit everything. But I am in the cafe, so if anyone wanted to pop in, they can. If not, that's fine. I can put some YouTube on. So I'm probably going to just do a little bit of reorganizing and stuff off camera for a little bit, just so I don't kill my phone down too much, because I'm not sure where my phone charger is. But I will update you as things go. Alright guys, so I was in the cafe for a little bit with Caroline, and she had to go, so I thought I would hop off and start watching Hoarders. Hoarders usually kick in my cleaning sessions. So we are at this right now. So this is the doorway. Don't mind that. The house gets washed. So now we can walk in normally without climbing over stuff. We still have some stuff here and here and a little bit around everywhere. But at least we're getting stuff done. Now, my inventory list for my market is not existing anymore on the computer. It did not transfer back in December when my computer was left out in the cold for 12 hours. So I am making a new one, and it's going to be a little more detailed so that I know what colors I have of everything, and then I know what colors sell better. So I'm pretty sure like yellow is not going to sell very well, but I made it anyways. So electric vehicles drive me insane. I just don't know how people can drive with them. But anywho, so we have all this stuff that needs to be re-inventoried. We've got all of the yarn here. As of right now, the other buckets that have market inventory are in the bedroom right now because there's no room in here. And then we have a couple of like shirts and that my mom made that I think just have to get finished on the one cuff, and then we can try and sell the blue one at least. The pink one, I'm not sure what to do with it. Then we've got, of course, some random stuff in this bucket. I think both of them are actually market stuff. So like, you know, business cards and pens, labels, you name it in there. This is a bucket of stuff that I'm keeping that I've made. But this bag is going to be used for markets too. This has got that plush yarn in it still. Let me zoom in. Plush yarn in with tablecloths folded, and then the signs for markets. That I did while talking with Caroline. This shelf you seen got done, so we've got empty scribblers here. We've got my notebooks already written, and then just a bunch of random other stuff. Alright guys, so this is pretty much the last update on this video. This is about as clean as it's going to get for a while. So we have the polyfill here, and then my, you know, stuff that I've made that I'm going to keep because I kind of goofed up on them. Those buckets never got looked at yet. The tripod will have to be put away behind the door over there. This bucket's just a bunch of random stuff in it. And plush yarn. The desk is just going to be the way it is for right now. I will just keep moving the buckets. Of course, we got all the electronic stuff over here get put away. These are projects that are half done that I totally forgot about, to be honest. And then this bucket is right full of whips. And then my shopping cart, and then a bucket of dog stuff and my decorations. And then just, yeah, I haven't gotten to any of this stuff yet to put away. So this is what it looks like here and here. So yeah, so anywho, this is the end of the video. And if you like watching my videos, please subscribe and please like the videos, because that would be awesome. And last I checked, 82% of you watching are not subscribed. So that's cool. So anywho, I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye guys.